I will have this linked below. This is all my list of ingredients that I pick from to make each recipe I decide to go with. This one I am doing the beef and potatoes, so about 5 pounds of beef, 5 ounces of chicken liver, 10 ounces of spinach, 5 ounces each of broccoli and apples, about 5 pounds total of russet and sweet potatoes. I will be cooking the beef on the stove using my steamer for veggies and fruits, and my Instapot to do all of the potatoes. My heat is set to a medium-low depending on how much I am watching the stove at the time. All the veggies and fruits are chopped up and into the steamer, set to about 45 minutes to get them really nice and soft. My potatoes are all chopped up and all 5 pounds go into my Instapot, adding a cup of water. Then you just have to get your lid on. I love doing it this way just because I don't have to watch it. Don't have to watch water boiling over, drain anything. I leave the remaining water in with it once it's done. I'm going to set it to 45 minutes, making sure that the little steam vent is shut so that it really pressurizes inside. And you can either use the veggie setting or you can do manual, and I'm going to set it to 45 minutes. Hit start and leave it alone. My beef is cooked, my veggies are now steamed and soft, and I've got 12 minutes left on that. Now, when my food is all done, I use this dog mix by Life Extensions. I'm going to have it linked below. It gives you all the additional vitamins and minerals and everything you need to add to your dog's diet. This one you sprinkle on after they are done eating, so some people don't like to do that. The Just Food for Dogs one that's available, you would actually pour onto the recipe as soon as it's done, and then you don't have to add anything during mealtime. For me, this one smells like turmeric, does not bother me, and I like that it's more of like a granular powder. It's not so fine like the Just Food for Dogs, but also the smell is not off-putting like Just Food for Dogs. That one smelled insanely like rotting fish and I couldn't handle it. I also give them once a day joint support by Dr. Mercola. I'll have this one linked below as well. And it's just really good for joints. And these guys are jumpers, so they really do need it. And it's like a treat for them. They love it. They also have a great line of eye support and all kinds of things for your dogs, depending on their age. Mine are all very young. So I would definitely recommend checking out their site for anything additional you might want to add into your dog's diet. Then the last thing that I'm going to add is a good fish oil. I am still using my Just Food for Dogs fish oil. It is a high quality, although it is on the pricier side of things. You don't use too much, you add it towards the end of the recipe. You could also add a little additional onto your dog's daily meals in case you feel like they're lacking or they need a little extra shine to their coat. But any high quality fish oil will work for them. So there it is, my fish oil, my nutrient supplement, and my joint support formula. Now that my beef and veggies are all cooked and mashed together, I'm grabbing all of my potatoes out. You see how soft they come out from the Instapot. They are falling apart, which is perfect. I'm going to dump them into my very large metal bowl and use my potato masher to smash everything down into basically a paste. I have small dogs, and when I leave things chunky, they tend to choke on them because they eat too fast. Also, having it really smooth like this, it slows down their eating, which is nice. So if you have a dog that inhales their food, like 2 of mine do, it's really nice to have the meal sort of smashed down like this to slow them down. And obviously, choking is not something fun to deal with your dogs. Here is the fish oil. As soon as this comes to room temperature, I will put that across the top. This mix is going to go on with each meal, so I won't be pouring that on. This is the Just Food for Dogs that I mentioned. I still have a canister left, and I'm forcing myself to use it, although the smell is awful. But you do get to just pour on. This one says 4 tablespoons for a full recipe. It's a lot of powder. It's very fine. It stinks, but the dogs eat it. So if you use their brand, it's a little pricey, but it works. Then I spoon everything into my gallon freezer bags, lay them flat, and freeze them this way so that I can stand them up, and it saves room at the same time.